Let's see how it goes.
Start streaming.
Probably going to take a couple of minutes to catch up, but this is one of the things that doing it this way seems to give it a longer delay, just FYI.
Oh, that's
How we're doing it.
That's okay.
Test, test, test.
See if it's going live. I mean, I know we're live on that one, but
Mine's not going.
it's not going live? Okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Okay. All right, hold on. Let me pop back there real quick. Because I'll bet it doesn't transfer over.
Sorry, do the Livestream key.
No, it's the, what do we call it? The rumble key. It's probably not on yours.
Everyone's muted.
Okay, cool.
Is the YouTube one unlisted or anything?
Maybe.
Oh, it's, yeah, but hold on, don't do anything with that yet.
Have we checked the /1 and /5?
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, it's because it doesn't, we're good. Just
Just
give me a
because it's
second.
good and stuff.
God, that's gonna be a pain in
Trying to get that over there. Oh, the stream key?
Yep.
Want me to read it to you?
the ass. No. I'm gonna put it in the SWeb 10
Cool.
as a no code. We'll be ready in a couple seconds, Austin.
Okay.
So need to put a intro graphic next time, you know what I mean? Make a nice one though.
Well, at least that thing is up.
But you know, I mean, like Louder with Crowder, they'll have like that mug up there and it's just steaming. I think it just helps us. That way if stuff like this happens.
Yeah, I should have thought about the fact that it might be different for different users on this, but I just didn't.
Yeah, should we have one person say login or? No, probably
Stream URL, stream key.
not. Did you stop streaming?
Yep. Austin, do you know your password for Rumble off the top of your head? If not, no worries.
Probably got LastPass, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go on last pass.
I'm trying. There it is.
I don't care.
9-8
Hold on. Okay.
Jeep capital J 1 2 3 exclamation question mark. Everyone probably on
I can't
YouTube
get-
heard that.
No, we're all muted.
No, on the other
With
camera.
cell phone or not.
Yep.
I can't get to. I had to move this to the side, Patrick, so I could get to this thing. All right, now it should be going to the right place.
Oh, that might even work better over there.
All right, it says it's live on Rumble. And it's pointed to the right one because it's showing us the.
Hit start streaming now.
It says where?
There we go.
Bottom right.
We're good?
I'm up here.
Okay, yep, I see it. Yeah, I hit start streaming while they're.
Let me unmute you guys.
All right, thank you.
And then 3, 2,
Hey everybody,
Hi, guys.
Thanks for joining us on the live stream today. We're only a couple minutes late, but we have a couple new things. If it looks a little bit different, we're trying out a new platform today. So hopefully we don't have any issues, but everything looks good, and I like the look of it. It does look a little bit different. Looks a lot more cleaner, crisper.
It looks crisper. Hopefully we don't have any more issues, I think
Sure.
is what you have to say. Because clearly already a little bit late. What, 8 minutes? 6 minutes, not too bad.
Not bad.
I'm gonna say they'll let us go on that one since we're giving away a ton of things during this live stream.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of dollar value.
There's a
given away
lot of
today.
dollar value
Made
today.
it public on YouTube?
Thank you, Patrick. So, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm gonna suggest that you go over to waltonsinc.com/live. Reason being, we are giving away a couple of unclaimed packages. One of them is this vac tumbling kit. You're gonna get this vac. One winner who's watching today. We're only letting people who are watching today enter. So somebody's gonna win this, an injector, a bunch of Excalibur soluble seasonings. Then we're gonna give away a Walton's number 12 grinder. Both of those were unclaimed prizes. The only people who are eligible for that are people who are entering giveaways at either waltonsinc.com/live or on the Meatgistics thing and going through the little button at the top. If you're watching on YouTube, switch over. That is going to get you the ability to enter those. If you're watching on a phone, look for a little button that says View as Desktop, like on the 3 little buttons, click that. That is then going to let you enter. If you're just looking at it as normal, probably will not. There we go. Okay, public. Now we should be good. We should be public everywhere, live everywhere, and good to go.
Of the picture of you for the live stream.
They're all terrible. They're all terrible.
We have.
Although that did force me to change my Meatgistics profile pic. Because I saw it, like it, on Meatgistics, whoever posts an article, it shows a little like picture of their icon or whatever it is, avatar. And I chose one of the real creepy smiles I was doing on live streams.
Perfect.
And then I was looking at Meatgistic University. We have all this like fairly professional information and a psycho grinning on the side of every one of those. Like, oh, we got to change that. So what did I change it to? I changed it to my dog in the cone of shame. So again, we have to update it again, but it made me laugh. So, but all right, so someone's going to win that. Someone's going to win a number 12 grinder. We're also going to draw winners for our Camp Chef giveaway, which was April's. That is, whoever wins it gets to choose between the Camp Chef Woodwind lay down pellet grill combo smoker or the double XL vertical smoker. Both of those are pellet grills. They're both really good. I like them quite a bit. I do have to do some more testing on the double XL with jerky. I made a batch in there, and how I do my jerky when I'm doing it smoked is I kick the heat up real high to begin with. I get it up to 160, and then I back it down. I think the back panel held on just way too much heat because the jerky in the back was like black and burned, and everything else was pretty much perfect. So, but we're gonna give you guys plenty of opportunities to enter ways to get a chance at winning one of these 2 prizes. I think we've got a new button over there, subscribe to the podcast. On the side over there, that is one of the new ways to enter. But yeah, and then we'll give away some jerky. I'm sure Austin will give away a apron.
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
That was not a surprise. Everybody knew you were gonna do it. So, is chat working all right? Yep, definitely seems to be.
Yeah, somebody said that they could hear me, so something I said. We're gonna
have to change
take
that. We
care
can't
of.
change it now, though.
We'll change it as soon as we're done.
Yeah. Well, that was nice of whoever. What are you doing over there? What is that? Dark mode?
Yeah, I do everything in dark mode.
Mm.
Everything I can anyway. Saves battery. Like if you do it like on your phone.
Yeah, I
that's
do
the
it on
big
my phone
thing.
too.
I mean, it's not like you get twice as long a battery, but it makes
helps.
a difference.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
But for the Camp Chef, you don't actually have to be here to win that. Just whoever entered all the entries for April, it will randomly select one. I don't know how many jerky and seasonings we'll give away, but a few, at least a few. For big Meatgistics users, just to let you know, I got those. The hats are already with the guy who's going to embroider them for us. I sent off everyone's selection, and what I'm going to do is once a month, I'm going to look at post counts, and I will contact people who have made it into that post count requirement. So we'll just do that once a month. So if you get to 500 posts on the 2nd of the month, you're probably going to have to wait till the end of the month until we're going to contact you. What we're doing is at 500 posts on Meatgistics, we're going to give you your choice between a blue hat, a digital camo, or the orange, and then we're going to have your Meatgistics username stitched onto the side. We'll send you that for free.
This is the digital camera?
That's the digital camo.
Okay.
And then at 1,000, we're going to get, I don't know if we've shown, there's going to be something. And then at 1,500, there's another thing. So keep posting on Meatgistics, but don't post just nonsense. What's up, Patrick?
Do we have, so we're going on Rumble today, right?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people on the YouTube are having a lot of questions and concerns with the camera we're using over there. Can we post a link to where we think our best visual
Sure.
video
Yeah.
stuff? We'll have that coming right up, guys. Yeah, feel free to throw all your questions at us and stuff. And I mean, you'll be here for the giveaway and live stream stuff. So back to you guys.
Yeah, you don't want to watch on YouTube because you can't enter the giveaway through that. Only through this. And like we said, if you're watching it on your phone, you're going to have to find the button that says like view as desktop, and then you should be able to enter. Right now there are...
It really blows my mind that you are not allowed to use the chat on the default mobile view. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, that's what the view as desktop does. It takes you out of the mobile view, so then you can use the chat.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought chat would still be there. I just thought it was you couldn't enter, like you can use the entries. Oh, okay. But yeah, right now there's a sign up for our newsletter, a free entry, refer a friend, visit a page to enter, and subscribe to our podcast for 2 points.
Ooh, 2 points.
So. Pamela says, where do I need to enter the drawing? It should be right on this page if you're at waltonsinc.com/live. We just went ahead and posted a link to it.
It's down at the bottom of the page, though, right? Log in using.
Yeah, it used to be over to the right, but now...
That's desktop view, I think. I don't think on mobile it's ever been off to the right.
Okay, right, but I'm on desktop and it's down underneath for some reason.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
You broke it.
Yeah, I probably did something weird in the
As long as it's on the
in the
page.
coding. Yeah, but I don't like it.
I'm
See
always
if I can figure it out.
concerned if people are like curious or not, like how to actually enter the giveaway. You have to click on one of the set emblems as far as it's Facebook, Twitter,
Yep.
email.
Or
You have to
whatever it
actually
is,
do
right,
an action, and then you get what is it? An entry or 2 or
Yep.
3, depending on what set action is, and then using that or random algorithm then it picks a particular winner. So you have to make sure you're actually doing. And when you click Facebook, it'll another dialog box will come up and prompt you to finish logging in and liking the page or something like that. So you have to make sure you're doing your due diligence and to actually enter the giveaway.
That's accurate.
The switching of the video over to Patrick was kind of cool because you could see Patrick and then see Patrick and then see Patrick.
You can see it in the background?
Yeah, one of those infinite loop things.
Oh, wait, you can see me?
You can see the screen in the background of your camera.
Oh, yeah, okay. You had me worried there for a second. I was like, am I switching to the wrong page?
Nope, you were good.
Cool.
I bet you I took out the ending div tag.
Yeah.
I'll bet you that's what I did.
New platform, a couple hiccups
Nope,
along the way.
still on the bottom. No.
And maybe for the next month's live stream, we might even kind of be doing a new platform again. Right before we were going live today, we were talking about doing something different. So hopefully next time we'll use that and
We'll see.
have more and different things going on.
We'll see. But yeah, the YouTube we have going on our little cell phone, so that there's something on the YouTube. But we're using Rumble. I mean, we tell everyone to watch at waltonsinc.com/live and the Meatgistics thing anyways. So we just are using that basically for the chat right now.
Patrick, can you bump our volume just a hair? Is that
Yeah.
possible?
You got it. Bumped it.
Oh, well, I'm gonna hurt myself trying to get up.
You've asked me to move those things so many times under there.
I know.
I just hate your shins. Love when they
My
get
shins hate you.
Oh, sure.
What was I gonna? Oh, what?
Coupon?
No.
But yes.
I was gonna show off my new shirt.
Oh, okay.
So people can see it. I won't be able to see myself because we're lagging too much. But got a new shirt today. I was speaking with Kurt Ratzliff. I want to say his title is director or something of the Kansas BHA, Backcountry Hunters and Anglers. We were working on some new stuff today, and I'll surprise John with some of this as well.
Oh,
since
yay.
I haven't talked with him about it yet. I actually, if it makes you feel better, John, I have an email right here that's supposed to send to you.
Okay.
I just haven't hit send yet.
Okay.
But we are working on some new things with BHA. I love that group. It's kind of like if you're familiar with some of the other conservation groups out there. Pheasants Forever, Quail Forever, Ducks Unlimited, National Wild Turkey Federation. I mean, there's tons of them out there, but BHA is just a different take on the whole
Yep.
conservation thing.
Yeah.
Their whole deal is about keeping public lands in public hands. So there is a ton of public land out there across the United States that is technically owned by you and me. It's for all of us to use as public lands. So their goal is to improve it, make it better, keep it in public hands, give everybody accessibility for hunting, hiking, camping, anything outdoors. But I think this is where John and I will talk afterwards. There's some new things we're going to do. We want to come out with some new BHA seasonings like we did with
Okay.
Pheasants Forever and
Yep.
Quail Forever. Doing some co-branded products. We talked about doing some cutting mats and some knives, some hats, even like meat bags.
Okay.
So I think that will be something pretty cool.
Yeah,
coming
meat
soon.
bags was something he had talked about a little bit a while ago.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm most excited for the seasoning just because that's the most up our alley.
right.
But we were talking about doing, I won't say what they are, I'll let John look at them. It'll be a surprise for everybody else, but doing a few different flavors and figuring out what may work best. But if you guys haven't heard of BHA, definitely check them out. We actually had a local event here this weekend. We did a movie night. Basically, BHA has access to a bunch of different outdoor videos and shows, and content is something a little harder for us. We'd have to do special licensing, but because they're a nonprofit, a lot of people will say, yeah, here, you can use this and show it. So we did an outdoor movie night, have like a 12-foot screen and a projector and outdoor speakers, and just had a fun event. Pretty cool. So if you guys are in or around the Wichita area at all, definitely be on the lookout for the next time we do one of those movie nights, because they're pretty cool.
Yeah, and they like to refer to themselves as the boots on the ground organization. Like, they don't do a ton of fundraising and then like give money to people. They actually show up at places and clean stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they will go in with huge garbage bags and just fill up garbage bags to keep public lands looking nice.
That was one of the things that we sponsored last year, was their pack out event.
Yep.
And for every bag of trash in the state of Kansas that BHA packed up and loaded out, we donated like $5 to the BHA group. So that was something that was kind of cool. But they just do a lot of that. They're doing another event June 12th, I want to say. Does that ring a bell to you? They're going to like a campground at the Cheney State Lake, and it's kind of been overrun and overgrown, and it's kind of a mess. they're gonna go in and spend a Saturday and Sunday and completely revitalize the whole thing.
Who's spearheading that list of emails you had, or list of stuff you had there? Like, I have a feeling you're sending it to me because you don't want to deal with it.
No, well, I mean, I have an idea on most of it. Most of it, honestly, you don't even have to mess with. Most of it will be Pat.
Okay.
We'll just have to have Pat design stuff and then purchasing order it.
Okay.
There won't be a lot for you and I to do.
Cool. Because there's a real paucity of free time to take on something.
Don't worry, it's not going to take much time at all. You and I won't do the meat bag stuff. We'll have commercial sales guy do that.
Okay, works for me. All right, so what do we got coming up? We have May 15th locally. We have the Big Al's birthday bash.
That's going to be fun.
Are you coming? Not that much fun.
I think so.
Oh, really?
I don't
Colton and I are going. We're planning on running it.
Yeah, I don't remember when it is, but I think I have it on my calendar.
It's May 15th. So Big Al's a local card dealership owner who does a ton of stuff for local conservation groups. And without anyone able to really do banquets this year, they all got together and they said, hey, well, how about we do one huge one? So that's gonna be a ton of fun. Colton and I are making up a bunch of product. Don't worry, I'll make all the product. But we're gonna bring our new trailer smoker down there, park it right out front, heat up things, give out samples. So that should be a ton of fun. That should be a really good time.
They're expecting to have like 700 people there.
Right.
I kind of like it just because
It's a lot.
it's kind of a big screw you to COVID. We're having events again. Look out.
But it's gonna be a lot. Definitely a lot to handle.
Are you guys hunters? Yes. Don't do as much hunting as I used to do.
No.
I have a German short-haired pointer, and she and I used to go out all the time. She's now 13 years old.
Yeah.
She hasn't seen the field in probably the last 2 years. Last 2 years for me have just been crazy, but then she's kind of too old. But mostly upland game.
It takes the least amount of time.
I think it's personally, I think it's the funnest too.
Yeah, maybe, but it's the one that it's the least. There's the least amount of buy-in to it. Like, you can go in the morning or an afternoon, and then be done. I mean, either pluck or get your breasts out right there. Deer is a far larger commitment. You need way more stuff. You need to have a place to either hang it and clean it, or you need to drop it off somewhere. That's a fairly large expense. So it's just, I mean, really all I've done in the last years and years is upland.
Yeah.
So. All right, I'm drawing a winner. It is not going to be for one of these. I'm going to draw a winner for seasoning and some jerky. Made some really good jerky a couple of weeks ago after I thought the whole batch was ruined, so I'm super happy. And the winner of this, you can still win the larger packages, so let us know if you're here or not. As soon as I can find, I missed the pop-out chat feature. All right, Anthony Bensel. Anthony, let us know you're here. Smoky Ribs Barbecue, enter at waltonsinc.com/live. You should scroll down on the page below the chat. You should be able to see, there's a bunch of different ways to enter.
I don't know if that's legit or not, but check that out.
I don't know what that is. Oh, wow. Wouldn't be terribly surprised. So, what we're gonna, you do have to be here when we draw the winners, but there's too many people comment. Nope, Tony Bensel's here. I'm using this ridiculously awesome Rocket book,
No free plugs.
which is
Are
my
you-
favorite
no
thing
free
in the
plugs.
world.
Are
Maybe
you
they'll
just
send me
saying
free
that
stuff.
because I gave it to you?
No,
No free plugs. I
they
like
might
it.
send it to. Where's my pen?
We
for
have
it?
to have a certain
Is my
line
pen?
drawn.
Oh,
on
that's what I
it.
dropped earlier. That's what I
I-
dropped earlier.
Oh,
So I'm keeping notes of everybody who won things, so I don't have to go
Ooh.
back and watch it again.
you
Do you know how many times I've had to rewatch these live streams, especially when we would drink during them? We'd get done with the live stream. I'm like, I have literally no idea who won what. Like, I just have some names written down here and maybe like a letter next to them. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna remember what W means.
I will say two things here. One, you have a computer sitting in front of you that you
Yeah, I don't
could
like it.
write that on.
No, it's not that
Two,
much fun.
you have Patrick sitting over
Yeah.
there and he could
Whoa.
be writing it down
Wow.
too.
What is that? Whoa.
Don't you put
When
that
did
evil
I
on
get
me?
brought up in any of that?
All right, so Anthony, I will email you either tonight or tomorrow. Get your address, get your choice of jerky seasoning or sausage seasoning, or if you don't do a bunch of meat processing, we will go ahead and let you choose like 3 Excalibur shakers or something. We'll send those instead. But preferably, you'll take a jerky or a sausage seasoning. Where are we? I'm going to ambush you again. I ambushed you on this our podcast recently. Where are stuffers?
Oh, whew, I
John
thought you were
wants
gonna ask
stuffers.
something else. Stuffers. In the normal world, we would have had stuffers like 3 months ago.
Yes.
I believe that they were here in the States as of like a week or 2 ago.
Okay.
So we should have had them by now, but going off of how the timeline has been lately,
August?
I'd say it's I'd say it's probably still gonna be another 2 or 3 weeks. I'd probably just say a month and say the beginning of June just to be safe, but who knows? I mean, what used to take, by the time something hit the States, it would take a week to get to us.
Yeah.
Now that takes a month or 2.
You
So
realize we're going to sell out of vacuum sealers as soon as they come in, right?
that's fine.
Doesn't matter how many we bought. Like, so I don't know how much to say here. I've been watching a bunch of other communities, like how they're talking about things, and I don't mean like other meat processing communities, more like hunting, and some survivalist is the wrong word, but like in that prepper kind of.
Outdoorsman.
Yeah, outdoorsy, but like more out there. Everybody is just buying up all the vacuum sealers they can get.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Good, because we bought a lot of the chambered units.
Do we get, okay,
Those are the biggest ones I'm concerned about. Because on one hand, on what we used to sell on a similar chambered
Uh-huh.
unit, we would sell out of those, yeah, as soon as we got them in.
right.
But at the same time, it's a brand new product for us. I am kind of nervous. But if we sold out of everything, I'd be ecstatic and I'd put in and I'd order more containers
But
immediately.
we did get the one with the handle, right? We ended
That-
up, it's gonna be later,
Yeah,
but we did
that-
get it.
We did get it,
Okay,
but that's not gonna be for a while.
I understand. We've got a really cool like economy model coming in that has a locking handle that lets you know for sure that you've got a good seal. It does an awesome job. Out of all the ones I got, the price for like what you got for the price, that was the one I was most excited for. And then their minimums were so crazy high, we were like, all right, we can't do that. But something happened and they kind of offered us something more reasonable, so we were able to do them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a lot.
When you tell the manufacturer, no thanks, we're not gonna buy them. After a while, they look at it and they're like, actually, yeah, let's let's do that. We want to, yeah. So they allowed us to order a different quantity that we were okay with.
Robert says I'm finally here. I had to switch accounts, but I made it. Wonder what happened. Everything's been weird recently. These live streams used to be kind of not simple, but easier.
It partially was easier because I'm just trying to like look and try to read every message in the chat and I
Yeah.
can't. It's just ridiculous. Like,
It's a lot of flow today, right?
Yeah.
Am I the only? Okay.
I don't know. And
It's
we
probably-
could also go back to we used to drink on them, and that may have made it feel
Just
easier.
didn't care. Yeah, whatever. Missing questions doesn't matter. Tony, I'm sorry. I don't know if I said this before or after you posted your comment, but I'll go ahead and email you. I have your email through the entry. Get your address, get your choices, and we'll send those out in the next couple of days. And you are going to win some awesome jerky. on a batch that I thought was ruined. So I did a batch of the tender jerky, and we had a problem with the smokehouse. Either that or it had a setting incorrect, and it sprayed water on them instead of like misting them. So it looked kind of like football leathery and did not look appealing. Taste was fine, water activity was fine, but the appearance was terrible. I put it back in smoker with just the fan running and no humidity for like an hour and a half. Brought it out, still didn't look great, let it sit out at room temperature, came back from lunch, or maybe came back the next day, and it looked great. So, taste is awesome. So.
If anybody's wondering why the camera is off at a weird angle, that's because that is our YouTube camera. We've got a YouTube camera over here, and then we've got a new platform that is our main camera.
Sorry.
What?
No, I'm responding to somebody who said,
Oh.
They said the container fell off the ship.
Oh.
I had to react to that.
But
That's not funny.
if you're watching on YouTube, we would suggest that you go over to waltonsinc.com/live, because there's just that one gets you the main camera view, but then you also have your giveaway and entry options and stuff like that. So.
All right, so I told you I had a Riggins story that happened at lunch. I've got 2 dogs. One's huge Mastiff who, now that he's 2 and has bad knees, just had his first surgery. But anyways,
Now that he's 2, listen to that. Like,
well, he's like chill.
like he's a pitcher that had Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, exactly.
Now
No,
that he's past his prime.
The dog was insane. Like, I got a Mastiff because I wanted like a lazy play with dog. Anyways, he's fine now, but Riggins has unbelievable anxiety, just like something is wrong in his brain. And God, I love that dog, but it's frustrating. So today, I was home from lunch, letting him play around the pond, and Riggins will, like, as soon as I call him, he'll come running. He was running further and further away from me, and I saw that he had seen some ducks. So he chased the ducks, they went in the pond, I'm like, all right, come back now. He ran further, all the way over. I have 3 ponds. They're not all my property, but I have 3 ponds. They go up. He ran across the water, like he got into it, like up to here, ran across to get those. All of a sudden, I see him like jump back and then dart his head forward and come up with snake in his mouth. They got a snake, and I'm screaming at him, yelling, and he's just running up and down the other side of the pond. And I've got Brutus, so I can't go get him, because, God, Brutus, I don't even know how I could get him near water. Anyways, so there's all this construction going on the other side. They're building these, they're not condos, I don't know what they are, they're something. So I'm screaming, yelling as loud as, like, yo, get back there. So some construction guy comes over to like see what I'm freaking out about. And Riggins is doing that weird thing where his butt gets low and he's like mouth wide open, tongue hanging out, sprinting as fast as he can. And this guy comes down right out past like where he can't see him on the other hill, and Riggins is coming full speed. And I just start yelling, he's friendly, he's friendly, he's friendly, he's friendly. Because I can just imagine him looking down and seeing, Riggins is a 100-pound dog just coming at him full speed. So I'm yelling, and he finally sees it, and he kind of like does this, but he wasn't like too afraid. Riggins rails into his legs, knocks him over. I'm like, oh my God. But the good news is, after he did that, it kind of scared Riggins. So he jumped back into the pond and swam across to me. Well, meanwhile, I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I actually told him, I'm like, I work at Walton's, I'll bring you guys some sausage later.
Are you serious?
Because he barreled this guy over. I mean, absolutely barreled him over. But anyways, that was my funny dog story. So Austin's hunting dog is mean. Like, Saddle's mean. The first time I saw Saddle, his mom was walking her in the hallway here, and I love all dogs, so I went to pet her, and Sandy like pulled up, she goes, no, nobody pets this dog. I was like, oh, sorry about that. Because Saddle already was starting to growl at me.
Yeah.
And then supposedly he has a second dog, but I don't believe that.
I do have a second dog.
As far as I know, you don't. Never sent a single picture, despite the number of times I've requested.
It's hard to remember when you get home and you have a kid who wants undivided attention and your wife who's
and an employee who wants a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Tell them your dog's name.
yam. She looks like a yam, like a sweet potato yam. But that was when I got the dog. It was from my brother-in-law. He's a legit cowboy. Like we had him on the podcast.
Yeah,
one
that
time,
was a
so,
good episode.
Yeah, go back and look for our podcast.
I'll find it and
about
post.
cowboys. But he has a blue tick healer, and we had a couple of them. Had 2 litters of pups. It was the last dog in the second litter, and my wife and I just couldn't say no. We were just like, okay, we'll take the dog. But we were sitting around and we're all talking about the dog, trying to figure out what to name her. And somebody, I think it was my wife, just yelled out "yam." She looks like a sweet potato yam,
Sure.
so that's what stuck. But she's a blue tick healer, but she's red. Technically, same dog. The parents were both blue ticks, but then you end up with a red dog. It's weird.
Yep.
But good looking dog.
Yeah, Candace Clay says, John, when my pit runs like that, we call it Zoomies 500. That's exactly what it is. Riggins doesn't get them all that much. Brutus still does, but Riggins just occasionally. I bought him a Kong tennis ball that has a squeaker inside of it, and you would have thought I gave him, it was the best thing he's ever had. He had Zoomies like 4 times in, like every day I got home, and he knew where it was, and he'd just look at it and pant. So I took it down and play with him in the backyard with it. And then he destroyed it because he's a pet.
Wait, he destroyed a Kong?
Yeah, it's a Kong tennis ball. And he just, like,
It's crazy.
I've given him,
those things are
yeah,
pretty, yeah.
there is no toy he can't destroy. I've given him the fire hose material,
Mhm.
and he just takes it and goes somewhere, and he will ignore everything else, and all he does is sit down and just bite and pull, bite and pull, bite and pull.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he has it going, he declares victory, and he has zero interest in that toy ever again. It's like, nope, I won. Why would I want to play with that toy
My
again?
dog would do that, but then I read on the back of those that like it's supposed to be like monitored playtime.
Yeah,
You're only supposed to like
I
give it to
know.
him for like 10 or 15 minutes. It's like, who does that? I want to like leave me alone. Go do something for a couple hours. So
Listen,
get your dilemma.
I know this isn't a dog podcast, but if anyone has the Halo collar, can they say what they think about it? It's
Especially
ridiculously
at that price
expensive.
point though. That's what. Yeah.
I know, but it's still cheaper than either a fence or an invisive fence that goes in the ground. So, I don't know.
And you could keep like fences like from different locations. So if you go
Yep.
to your
Someone
aunts in
else's house.
Wisconsin
Yep.
and all, it keeps it. So that's
Yeah,
cool.
it sounds like it's worth it. All right, a couple of things on new seasonings that have come in. The smoking jalapeno jerky seasoning. I made some of that last week. Yeah, last week. And the reviews were kind of spread out amongst the employees here. Some people thought it was like not much, didn't have much seasoning. Some people thought it had a good lingering taste. I have a feeling that that's going to be a hard one to sell. Luckily, I only bought 12 of them, but it's a jerky seasoning,
Wait, and that's the jalapeno
the
one?
smoking jalapeno.
I don't know. I think it'd be fine.
Take a guess at the price point.
Oh. Was this one of the ones that, I don't know.
This is
like
the one
$40 a bag or
Uh-huh.
something? Oh my gosh.
for jerky seasoning.
Yeah. Sometimes you get stuff in there that's just pricey,
You know.
and it is what it is.
Now, the good news is that when you open the bag, it all puffs up into the air real bad, and then it hurts really bad to breathe in, and you'll cough for 5 minutes. So if you wanted to use it as a booby trap, it would be perfect. So, I mean, $40 for a booby trap is pretty good, I think.
Have you ever seen the videos on YouTube where the guy is trying to prank porch pirates?
Yes. Yeah, I see that one where he set up with the glitter box or whatever.
Yeah.
He's done it like 3 times now, I think.
Yeah,
So,
he gets-
porch pirates are people who go steal things off
Yeah,
your,
steal
okay.
packages off of porches.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy he got real extravagant with it. Had like GPS trackers in it, and it was a whole
Scents. There would be like a horrible fart scent or something as well.
Yeah.
that would
Okay, in the
spread.
package?
Yeah, it's a mechanism, but he put cameras on it as well and audio recording devices. It was a really good piece of engineering you create from scratch. So.
Yeah, so when you're watching him explain it, you're getting to watch someone that stole the package, took it home, and is opening it and what's going on. It's hilarious. And like one of the last things in it, it counts down like it's going to explode. freaks people
Yeah.
out. But yeah, you throw some
Police scanner and all that stuff. No
jalap-
one else do.
jalapeno seasoning in there and just let somebody's eyes and nose just burn and go to town.
I wonder about. I'm surprised that that's legal.
Or, yeah.
We're in a
I mean,
gray area, maybe.
No.
Technically, why would it not be legal? Because someone else broke the law to get it, so they should never have it in the beginning. But on the other hand, then you'd say the intent
Yeah.
was there
Yep.
for someone.
I think at the
knowing-
end of the day, though, it's just like, if you set something on your porch that wasn't supposed to do that, then it's okay. It's just like, it's on them at that point. So.
Agreed. All right. I saw that my suction cup feet are on this order
Ooh.
finally.
Do you know how many we got?
Like 900 or 700, so a ridiculous number.
We'll divide that. Is that sets?
Oh, good call. I
Or
thought
is
it was
that-
sets.
It might not be
Might
sets.
be
we'll have to
individuals.
check, Yeah.
Okay. So suction cup feet we're talking about is something we've been discussing for a long time here, and I'll show you what it is.
No, and everyone, please be considerate. Even if this looks like a bad idea, make sure you tell John it's a good one, because it's going to break his heart if you tell him it's a horrible idea.
So you replace the feet on the bottom of our grinders with these suction cup
You
things.
mean stuffers,
What did I say?
grinders?
Oh yeah. Definitely don't do it with the grinder. There's no
not
reason
going
to do
anywhere.
it.
You don't need
Yeah,
to
there's no
with the
reason to. But this helps keep the unit from rocking. So if you make most of your sausage by yourself, that is helpful.
Why are you staring at me?
I'm in the room most
Yeah.
of the time.
I do
I don't
want it
like
to be
Patrick.
known.
I don't like Patrick touching my equipment.
There was a time when it was just you and me, and then I would leave you to take care
And then
of
it became just me.
But now you have a department. You have other people.
No one's allowed to touch. Oh, that's interesting. Some people didn't know who was who.
Anyone else listening for their name while also trying not to get fired at work for watching a giveaway video? Well, we appreciate you putting your life and limb and job
I saw
on the
you.
line for us.
I saw you on Gleam. Did you draw a winner for something?
Oh no, I want
Yeah.
to give away my leather apron.
Go ahead.
So, we are drawing a winner for a leather apron.
While he's doing. Oh,
The holy of all holy aprons. That's probably sacrilegious. Probably shouldn't say that. And we got John to model it, maybe.
Went right through the hole of where it was supposed to be.
Our winner is from Georgia, Josh Etchelbarger is what I'm gonna say. I probably butchered your last name. I apologize. Josh E from Georgia. I will put your name in the chat here. If you can respond to us in the next 5 minutes, you will have won a leather apron.
beautiful Meatgistics leather apron. Without. We need a leather cleaner in here.
Get on microphone.
Oh, sorry. This beautiful Meatgistics leather apron, and we do need some sort of leather cleaner in here. I used a wet magic eraser, and it worked pretty good to get the meat off, but roughed it up.
Yeah, I've got some stuff I think would be fine, like saddle soap and just my general boot cleaning supplies that I assume would work on that fine.
Cool.
I don't know.
We do a weekly Meatgistics live stream. Last week's was a little bit different. We did a giveaway as a apology for missing an episode. But normally we don't do any giveaways on that. It's just meat processing information. This one that's upcoming, one we're going to do this Thursday, is a little bit different as well. We're actually going to go over the functions of Meatgistics, like how to use it, when to post, when to search to see if an answer is already out there, and then some of the newer features. There's some stuff out there that I don't know if a lot of people know, or if a lot of people just don't use. Austin and I were talking last week about the fact that we have a ridiculous number of lurkers on there.
Yeah.
Person who won the vacuum sealer last week has been with us since like 2018 or something like that. Never posted, never anything, but I've seen his name numerous times in live streams, and so, I don't know.
Which is not, I mean, lurkers almost sounds bad, so hopefully people realize
Right,
that
right,
we're
right.
not like saying
It's just
bad,
somebody-
but Like,
Who reads and doesn't post.
yeah. On the other hand, we'd really like to encourage those people
Yeah.
to post and be active. Like even, I guess you don't have to be super active, but post every now and then. Like everybody.
Do you think it's intimidating?
For some people, I think so. I think some people just don't feel like they can or should, or it could be intimidating. Sometimes it's people afraid to ask what they want to ask because they'll think, oh, this is a stupid question, but there's a lot of stupid questions already out there,
Sure.
so don't worry about asking a stupid one because there's always going to be someone who posts a more stupid question than you.
You can't.
You
can't post anything stupider than what the questions I would ask when I first started working here.
Oh yeah, John.
I had to have a customer. I had to have a customer explain to me that the knife goes inside the plate, not the outside. Because think about it, it makes more sense that it's on the outside. It would like let some shoot off, and it's like a pasta maker. That blade comes around and then cuts it. But that is not the way it goes. Brooke says, Megistics helped me decide on the type of vacuum sealer. That's awesome. One of the things I like to always tell people when they ask questions through the website is you're going to get way more of a in-depth answer through the Megistics community. I mean, obviously we'll respond, but you are going to get the Walton's answer. A lot of the times when you talk to somebody on Megistics, you're going to get a more unbiased answer. I mean, we'll be honest with you, obviously, but we have our biases, or
We don't have
bias
biases.
is the wrong word. Opinions. It's intimidating because Kurt might be watching. Roger Holden. Oh, Kurt.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Kurt.
Yeah. Nice to see you on here, Roger.
Jim, it's a live stream. It's not a podcast, but those are at 3. So the monthly ones we do here are at 2:30. The weekly ones at Megistics, or the Megistics live streams are at 3.
Oh, well, we're at it. Plug the podcast. We try to record one in the can and have it in advance a week out, but we'll record them our best every Friday, and I'll have a new one prepped. I like to release those Monday if everything goes right. So look out for those on Megistics and YouTube.
And like Stitcher, Apple, wherever.
I'm always having to focus on the video aspect of the
Right.
podcast, but yeah, totally. Anywhere where you get podcasts, sign on up for it.
Yep. The biggest is still the Talk North network, but the rest of them are growing.
Yeah, I was gonna say plug Talk North real quick
Yep.
because
So we advertise with a company. Well, I can't even just say advertise. We work with a company called Ron Shara. They do a bunch up in Minnesota. The Flush, Made for the Outdoors, Made in Minnesota, Rooster Tails. What am I forgetting?
Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris. There's one more big one I'm forgetting.
Next one.
It's kind of separate. It's through them, but
Sure.
kind of separate. I'm sure we're forgetting one. But
yeah.
those guys are awesome. They truly care about the outdoors. They're great hunters. They're great spokesmen for the sport. Plus, when we get together, we have a really good time. And then we have a event this weekend
Yeah, I'm
at
excited.
Flint Oaks. We're gonna go do some shooting, do just some fun, some hanging out. So we're really looking forward to seeing those guys.
Yeah, I'm excited. Rob's actually chatting right now.
Ah, there you
So Rob, super excited to see you and Mark.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun, but it's Nick's also gonna be there,
Yep.
which is gonna be
Yep.
amazing.
That I knew.
But then it's raising money for Pass It On Outdoor Mentors, which we can't say enough about. You guys will probably see in our emails every now and then something from them, and some of their raffles and their Gun Week stuff. But great organization that helps kids get kids outdoors and hunting and doing just general outdoor activities that maybe wouldn't have a chance otherwise. But the Pass It On Outdoor Mentors group is really cool, and that's their big yearly fundraiser this weekend.
Yes.
So
So now that I know that Rob's there, I need him to help keep both of you accountable for getting as many pictures as possible. That awesome new cell phone we got John and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
I
was
mean,
gonna say, I don't wanna
in pa-
bring-
No. Just
Okay.
in passing, just selfies, the full
Sure,
line.
we can do that.
We can
We
use
can do
some
that.
more publication stuff like that.
Also, passing on Outdoor Mentors. A couple weeks ago, they asked me to send out an email for their custom 22 precision rifle raffle. And we, once again, anytime we send out an email to our customers, they really do step up well for Outdoor Mentors. So that's sold out. So hopefully he'll be drawing my name fairly soon.
Yeah.
So I should be the winner.
Any updates on the Meatgistics get together, or better known as the Meatgistics meetup?
Yep.
Oh, we do?
No. I'm saying, yep, that's what we're calling it.
Okay. I was like, whoa,
No.
did you plan without me?
No, but we need to get the website out, the new website, which we do have a date for. It should be going live on the 11th, and then that needs to be a major focus of ours.
Yeah.
Needs to be this September, something like that. You think earlier?
I don't know.
I don't think-
We'll have to talk about September.
Okay.
September just gets difficult because, selfishly, I have. What?
You want it during the Super Bowl?
Well, yeah, why not?
February?
I already watched 2 teams I don't care about anyways, because my team never makes it. So.
September is difficult just because selfishly I always have a week that I have for vacation right in the middle of the month.
Okay.
My yearly ATV trip. Working around that, and then this September, K-State is playing a game down at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium.
Okay. Who are they playing?
I don't even know who they're playing, but
Okay.
they're playing down there, so I'm probably going to have to go to that. And we can't do it then because I know Tex is
Going to?
he's a K-State guy.
Is he going?
I don't know, but he should be. If anyone's a K-State fan, I think he's a K-State fan, unless I'm confusing there someone else.
That's
but
why he wanted the purple.
there's got to be other members that are K-State fans, so we have to schedule
I can't
around
tell if you're
K-State
trolling
games.
on Tex right now, just based on, like how nonchalant, like going like, oh, his name's Tex and he happens to be a K-State fan. And
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think it was.
I thought you guys doing a very tasteful troll there.
Oh, no.
All right. I drew a winner for that.
Who do we got?
Nope. I'm not showing you where it is so you do your stupid from this state. I drew a winner for this. Let us know you're here. I'm going to give you like 5 minutes or so because there does seem to be some delay in this. So this is the winner of the vac tumbling kit. Is Darla Paduzzi. Darla, let us know you're here. And I will go ahead. How did I lose my pen again?
I heard
I dropped
you
it again.
around.
Another issue with September is deer hunting season. It's gonna be bow season for a lot of places.
Okay.
We're to be honest, we probably are gonna have to do it like almost summertime, or we're gonna have to wait till after the first year. I don't know that you can do it anytime during hunting season.
I don't want to do it
March Madness.
during summertime.
I think we're looking at like a late February. That'd probably be what I would throw out there. is
Let me ask you
late
this,
February.
what does it entail anyways? What is the?
So what we want to do with it is have a bunch of different classes, expos here, like how to do this, how to do that, actually make a bunch of products. And we've got the classroom. There's a hotel right down the street that we can reserve a block of rooms from. I've been told it's no longer appropriate to offer people my basement, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I mean, it'll be all based around meat processing. Obviously, we'll have a good time as well,
Yeah.
have some cookout.
I mean, a lot of eating, drinking, learning, and just hanging out with the people that you've got to know
Become
what their
friendly.
avatar
Yep.
and their username is, but getting to know people in real life, putting a face to the name.
Sounds like we could do a live podcast maybe, with like a little
Oh, we'll definitely do a
yeah.
little
podcast.
gallery of people, and then they could shoot out questions or whatever.
Yeah,
Get a cam on them.
for especially like for those that can't make it, because I know there will be a number of people that are
Yeah.
regular users that can't make it, so we still do some live stuff that, because the camera stuff we have set up for either here or the classroom or even being mobile.
Oh, that could be cool, just all virtual as well.
Someone was asking earlier in the comments too, when we were gonna have a live studio audience, but that would probably be
that.
is when we do the
Yeah.
logistics meetup, we'll
We
have a
actually
virtual
have people here, yeah, for
part
sure.
to it.
There's somebody in chat with my last name,
I don't like that at all.
Claude
No.
Tremblay. I don't like it at all.
No.
You wanna boot him, ban him?
Scares me.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Let's ban him.
I assume
Well, that's
he's
weird.
either from upstate New York or Canada.
That's it? That's the one?
Those are the
that's
two
good?
places it's allowed. Yeah, I don't see Darla. I just went through everything looking for her. I'm gonna give her another couple of minutes, just in case she's on like a long delay. I'd hate for somebody to lose out on this, but maybe it's cursed. Maybe the package is cursed.
Maybe. I wonder, I never saw
I posted it.
Josh respond. I'm looking back through, see if I can find something for Josh.
Oh, for the, yeah, when you draw the winner, you are then responsible for,
You have the notepad.
eh. Yeah, Susan, that's what he's checking out right now. Northern Quebec, see? Told you.
Crazy.
Haunted marinade tumbler. Just removes all the air but leaves the ghosts in there. Tumble around and get in your meat. Yeah, apron guy never showed either.
Yep, I don't see anything at all.
Alright, revoke
Redraw,
that
right?
and redraw.
Too many tabs open.
Yeah, Candace, we will, it's not gonna be like, hey, next weekend. We'll have a couple of months of
Oh.
advance for sure.
It'll be more than a couple months. It'll take John and I a couple months just to get things organized and arranged. It sounds like it should be simple, but we've done we do similar events for our commercial meat processor
Mhm.
customers, and those take a lot to put on.
Yo, this won't be to that level.
No, I don't think it has to be to that level, but it needs a lot of planning preparation. It's not just like we pick out a weekend and wait for people to show up.
Right, but we're not gonna fly in professors to.
I do think we get a hold of K-State.
Okay.
I bet we get somebody from K-State.
Somebody come
Maybe even one of the other universities that are within driving distance.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be. It depends. If we have like an RSVP list and we go, yeah, we're gonna have our place filled up. Sure. I mean, we could fly in a professor from anywhere in the country for it. But if we end up just getting 20 people, I mean, we'll probably see if we can get still somebody in for a
Right.
speaker. But it just depends on how many people we're gonna get. I hate to spend like $20,000 getting every
I would be.
thing and everybody together that we can and only have a few people show up.
Yeah, I would be very, very shocked if. Did you see 20 people? I'd be shocked. Like, I would imagine well over double that would be. I would imagine. Hold on a second though. Cindy Boucher says need a stuffer. They're here. They're somewhere in the U.S. They're just not here yet. As soon as they are, we will definitely get them up on the website and do some social media stuff, letting everyone know that they're back in stock and purchase again. David Keene says, any place out behind the shop for camping at the meetup? No, but I live 2 miles up the street, and I don't think anyone can tell me I can't tell people they could camp in my backyard.
Ooh, I have a big enough backyard.
Yeah, yours would actually probably be
You
better.
camp a lot of people.
Yours would probably be better. That's
I
fair.
could bring the big projector and screen home. You'd have.
That'd be
movie
pretty
night.
cool. That'd be pretty cool.
John,
Hold on. Sorry, go ahead.
Repick or invalidate? Or revoke?
Either way, it doesn't matter. But yeah, your guy's not here, and unfortunately, neither is mine. That stinks.
Oh, I know this guy's here. You better still be here anyways. So I re-picked for the leather apron, and it is John Belvedere.
Hey.
John, if you were here, which I know you were just a few minutes ago, let us know in the chat, and we will get you that leather apron.
Just used your venison bacon seasoning. Turned out awesome. I'm assuming when he's saying venison bacon, he's talking about the imitation bacon, because it's really the only way you would make a venison bacon. But yeah, imitation bacon season is awesome. We used to tell people not to use the bacon taste booster with imitation bacon, but then I did it and realized that we were being foolish. It is definitely better with the bacon taste booster. I now add booster a modified amount when I'm making bacon flavored snack sticks as well. So Process Head was also asking the other day about like what the active ingredients are in bacon taste booster, and honestly it's sugar, salt, and like spices and stuff. It doesn't have like a cure on its own. It's still awesome. Let's all meet in Las Vegas. I mean, that absolutely sounds fun.
Well, if you do it, if you start doing this like every year, for the 10th anniversary, we'll go to Vegas.
Did we throw off the SHOT Show?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna run to the restroom. If she's not here by the time we get back, we'll invalidate and redraw our win.
Yeah.
Problem.
So Joe Hill was asking what I'm drinking. For those that care, because it's orange, and I got to represent Team Orange a little bit.
That's my favorite, by the way, what you're drinking. I love it. Yeah.
If it's an energy drink and it's orange flavored, I will try it.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm just drawn to orange.
They're the
juice.
easiest to go down for me too.
Yeah.
Like just super simple. All the other ones they get kind of they'll advertise as one thing and they taste nothing like it. So.
Yeah. This is Celsius sparkling orange. I like these ones also because they're like 12 ounces instead of 16, and I got like 2 of them today. And if I drink like 2 of the 16s, plus I had some pop this morning, and I'm drinking a couple cups of water, I end up having to go to the bathroom literally every like 20 minutes, and I just
I like those because they promote the fact that what they do is they up your body temperature by a full degree, and it ups your metabolism naturally. So they say their gimmick is that you could drink those before and after like working out, and they kind of are light compared to like a Bang or something, because you can taste the syrup and stuff with those, even though those are good for you, but not necessarily good for you, but in the realm of energy drinks. But yeah, Celsius is cool because like I said, 0 calories, no sugars, and 200 milligrams caffeine. Tastes good. Yeah.
I used to do the Bangs. I can't drink Bang anymore. That's too much caffeine for me at one go.
As far as marketing, I feel like that's genius because it's fitting that, like, I feel like, you know, you have a Bang sitting there or you have that. I feel like with adults especially, like some people in their 40s, maybe even 50s, who want to have a little, you know, spark in the morning besides coffee. I feel like they're more, you know, going to get that opposed to one of these, a Monster, right? When was the last time you saw a 50-year-old man walk around with a Monster?
Man, I turned back to the chat and it's just going crazy. It is impossible to keep
Yeah,
up
let's try to
with
get
it.
those questions coming in.
Yeah, this is awesome,
Really
guys.
want something answered. Now's the time.
Yeah, especially while John's gone. If you have any dirt you want to know on John, let me know, and I'll.
We can
dish
actually
out
give you
anything.
proper information instead of what.
Oh, and he's back, guys. So just keep.
Hey, I don't know if people can hear you when you're speaking. I was talking to Kurt, and he said one of his customers was saying when they go to you, we can't hear anything.
Check. No.
You're good? Okay. Might have just been his connection.
Here, I'll just mute both of you guys. Yep. And now it's the Patrick show. Look at that. With 2 buttons pressed, it's just me.
Okay. Did your apron person respond?
Yeah.
Second one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and invalidate that win from Darla because I don't see her. Ed Rumel says you need hotter cheese than ghost pepper.
No. False.
Dude, that's at that point you don't need hotter cheese. You just need to add like ground red pepper at 500K or straight up habanero powder.
Do we even have the 500K anymore?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's weird. Like for 15 years, we didn't have anything change on ground red pepper. We
Right.
had like the same ones, and then all of a sudden, like they started changing. And we had a new one, we got rid of one, and it was this and that, and then it just kind of, like, we lost multiple of them. I don't know that we have
I think
near as
500K
many as
is
we
gone.
used to.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is. There's probably some bigger story behind it, but.
Because it's not actually 500K, right? Wasn't that changed to extra hot? Or was there one that was
No,
they
that
said was
was-
even hotter?
The extra hot that was just because that is a blend. It is not a straight up spice. It's a blend of something.
Okay.
But I don't know, I can pull up and
No.
we talked about it and my mind says you have to find out, so.
All right. Unfortunately, I'm re-picking the win for Darla.
Check.
John Tremblay. My God. I've wanted one. All right.
So unprepared.
I don't even have a speech written.
Did you see the Saints drafted Ian Cook?
Yeah,
Oh.
I did.
Interesting.
It is the 500K that's the extra hot. So
Yeah.
in the extra hot, we don't have that in the shakers anymore. I don't know why, but we have that in 5-pound bags.
But not the shakers.
Not the shakers.
Rick Bosley. Rick, you're the winner of the vacuum tumbling kit. Please be here. And
Please be here.
we can finally get this thing out of here, and then we'll start talking about the other big giveaway we have. Drawn one jerky so far. One John Belvedere was the apron.
Should we get music like every time
Muzak.
we're picking somebody?
Hmm.
Just rip off the prices, right? Come on down.
Ryan says the Walton's 22 and 50 pound. He's responding to somebody, to Omar Estrada. Thank you for that, Ryan. All right. I just don't see him. Hey, Stephen Winscott. He's here. He won the vacuum sealer last week. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep an eye on this weekend.
That back tumbler needs an exorcist.
Do you do spices for Cinco de Mayo? Like a specific spice? Mm-mm.
We just stopped selling, so.
Yeah, on that day. No spices for you. They have a Swedish potato seasoning. Okay, Ryan's just helping people out that we're missing. Thank you, Ryan. Do you let them sit at room temperature to normalize before vacuum sealing? You do not want to put a hot product into a vacuum bag. So yes, they need to normalize in some way. Do they need to be perfectly at room temperature? No. But if you put a snack stick that's still 100 degrees into a vac seal, you're going to ruin it. So they need to come down in temperature.
I wouldn't say you're gonna ruin it.
You're gonna ruin it.
It's still gonna be edible. It's maybe gonna mess up the way it looks, or maybe some of the mouthfeel and whatnot to it. It's gonna be edible. You're not gonna ruin it.
You did that on purpose. You did the entire thing just so you could say that word.
Yeah. As soon as I started going, I didn't start it that way, but as soon as I said it and was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna work in mouthfeel.
What's the preferred nomenclature? Is it palate appeal?
Palate appeal. JB Outdoors Georgia says, when making venison snack sticks using 19mm casings, I'm seeing separation of the meat and casings after they have been frozen and thawed out to eat. Still good, but would like some suggestions. Okay, a couple of things. One, absolutely make sure that you're taking them directly from the smoker and getting them into an ice bath. You don't want to, not like a cold water bath, you want it like 50% ice, 50% water. Ice baths act differently for different products. For a snack stick, it's going to help set the collagen to the meat. For a summer sausage, it's going to help that meat separate from. Patrick's doing his mimicry back there because he's hurt. What's the thing that you're most sick of hearing me say?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sick of anything, because a lot of it, like the stuff that you do repeat ad nauseum, I then now know, and then like I'm almost not mad, but like since I kind of know what's going on, I'm just like, come on guys, you should know about
Get
this
this.
by now. I don't even pay attention to it, and I happen to pick it up. You know what I mean? But I hear protein extraction more so than anything. But
Yeah.
that's also the one that like a lot of people's problems come from that, because they just don't. I mean, if I put myself in their shoes, I'm sitting there mixing meat, I'm just like, I'm gonna overwork the heck out of this. What am I doing? And then meanwhile, that's exactly what you want, because you're gonna fat out and stuff, and you have a huge problem on your hands. So
There you go. All right, so, but with a summer sausage, you need that ice bath to help it release. If you don't, it'll, as you peel off the casing, it'll pull some meat with it. Another possible thing is what Ryan was talking about earlier. You want to make sure that you're not putting them into your sealer even after, sorry, put them into your freezer even after they've been sealed if they're either too wet or too hot. You want to leave them out for minimum of an hour on a table somewhere where air can get to them. You don't want to throw them in a lug and let them all sit on top of each other because then it's not going to evaporate correctly. I tried once blowing a fan over them to really dry it out. That made it really nice when they were done with the fan portion, but then when I held them in the fridge overnight, the casings got so dry that they just took all the moisture they could get from the fridge and like really unpleasing snap to them. The bite wasn't that great. So yeah, leave them out for at least an hour at room temperature, cooler overnight, then look at them the next day. If they look wet still, don't just go and throw them right into the vacuum sealer. Let them sit out for another hour. They're cured, they're gonna be fine.
Can you pickle snack sticks?
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course you can. Right?
Somebody in Texas makes something that I want to say they call them Texas bullets or something. Kurt, one of our salesmen, he's brought them back many times, and I've got a few. It's like a smoked sausage that's
Okay.
pickled, but that is like
Is
one
that-
of the most delicious sausages I've ever had. If you could do that same thing with snack sticks, and that would be killer.
Is that what you're thinking of? You're thinking of a finished product then pickled?
I don't know. I don't really know the exact process. It just, when you were talking about the excess moisture sometimes people get in there, I was just imagining it. I was like, it's almost as if they were in a pickle jar, and I was just like, oh, can you pull snack sticks from a pickle jar? I was like, can they be pickled?
Yeah. That's cool.
It
We'll
almost
try that.
rewrites exactly how you would view snack sticks, right? I mean, of course, you want them on the go and dry and, you know, with your
Right.
bag and stuff like that. But if you have the privilege of being at home and all the time and you can
Keep
pull one out,
forever in a
keep
mason
forever,
jar.
yeah.
This is the problem with, I stopped looking to see if Ricky was here. Ah,
Oh,
Ricky
yes.
Bosley here.
Yeah.
Just did it. All right, awesome. Ricky, I will get your email address from your entry. I'll email you tomorrow, get your address. We're gonna send that to you. This is also gonna come with the Walton's automatic syringe injector, and I think we said one each of Excalibur's soluble seasoning. So that's like 10 bags of seasoning, something like that. The injectable seasonings really do work well with the Marinade Express tumbler, but so do any of the marinades. I know Tex is in here somewhere, and he was saying he loves the Argentinian one that we had brought in just for him. Okay.
We just rename it after him.
The Texatinian? One card.
Actually, I need to look and see how that's selling. So I can either tell him good job for requesting it, or
Don't look at the smoking jalapeno. We brought in a couple of new seasonings though recently here, and I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing us say after the website, but seriously, after the website, there's a bunch of new seasonings that I'm going to be doing samples of, trying out, seeing what we think about them. For a couple of weeks there, we were going back and forth on Meatgistics and live streams, like, hey, what do you guys think about this? So we did bring in those seasonings that we planned on bringing in. Getting them up on the website and getting a taste test of them hasn't happened yet, but they will be good.
while I'm thinking about it, got a coupon for everybody. I gotta remember what I did here. Pull it back up. Oh, it didn't make stupid thing. Does it do that to you where you like,
Yes, all the time.
yeah, it just logs you out? It's not supposed to, but
My wife
Just-
and I made an agreement we weren't going to have any more energy drinks. That's my third one of the day.
are you serious? Third bang of the day?
First one was a Monster and then 2 bangs.
Jeez, that's a lot of
Yeah.
caffeine.
My heart valves are like this.
Wait, does it expand or contract? Heart valves? Or would not?
They do both, like they open and close. That's
Wait,
the
no,
cool
like
thing.
caffeine,
Oh,
does it make it?
well, it would
do
make it
more
just
for
your
it?
heart pump harder.
Okay.
I don't like thinking about any of that when I'm having an interview.
There's a reason that heart disease is like the #1 killer
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah, but
It's
not me.
'cause We,
Not me.
we put things in our body that.
Not me.
Okay, coupon for the day. I will put this in the chat so everybody has it and go back and reference it. It's live 5321, basically today's date. That is going to get you 10% off anything not on sale and free shipping.
I forgot how to count there for a little bit. You said 5, 3, 2, 1. I was like, oh, he's counting down.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I'm missing 4. All right, so Ricky Bosley won that. I'm gonna draw a winner for some jerky and a bag seasoning of their choice. We've got, this guy's won before, Kurt Sack. Kurt, let us know you're here in the chat. You won some jerky and some seasoning. I'll have to show Austin's pickled eggs and sausages. Yeah, I have to be in the right mood for pickled eggs, but I do like them. Good luck with that, John. Sorry, I'm just trying to watch right in the sack. Kurt, cool. All right, so Kurt, you won some seasoning and a bag of the jerky. I make that tender jerky. Same thing goes for everybody else who wins jerky. If you don't do a bunch of processing and you'd rather have just some Excalibur shakers, let me know. We can do that instead. There are 3 new ones, and 2 of them are really top notch, and I don't know about the other one because I haven't used it much. We've got the smoky lime chipotle rub or something like that. Sweet is in there too somewhere. I don't think I have any left in here, but that is awesome. I've been talking about that seasoning a lot recently. Chipotle lime sweet rub, that's what it is. Really, really good on pork butts, really good on ribs, really good on any cut of pork or chicken. Then they have the authentic buffalo wing, and that is awesome on chicken wings. Great on chicken breast. Pulled chicken with it is phenomenal. And then the other one is Nashville hot seasoning. Haven't done much with it, but it smells really good. So maybe go with those. Obviously, we would always recommend the Walton's Ultimate Steak and Roast Rub. We say it ad nauseum, but that's all we put on steaks here anymore. It is absolutely awesome. Oh, sweet. Guess what I just got? An email from Clavio telling me that the live stream starts in 15 minutes.
Oh, for reals.
It must have been something I did. It had to have been. Yeah, I bet you I had it do 20%.
Do delayed send.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bet you that's what I did. How long is the coupon code good for?
Good till Friday.
Till Friday. Close. Yeah, I don't know what it looks like on the other end, but on this end, that is way better than what we're used to seeing. Like from how
Oh yeah.
clear we are.
Yeah, it's insanely different.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
Huge difference. So what Austin was talking about earlier was saying we might do some different stuff. We set up, you guys can't see it, but we set up a topic in Meatgistics for live streams with the end goal being of like doing everything in there. So you click on Meatgistics, you click on the live stream, it would come up, and then just all the comments would be underneath, but like Meatgistics comments. So it'd just be easier so we could go back and find things, plus I mean, that's the end goal of it anyway.
The end goal is to basically have everybody on meet. It's easier for us, and I don't think it's going to be harder for anybody else.
Shouldn't be.
It would be platform agnostic.
Okay.
Like
they don't know if they believe in the platform or not?
Okay, indifferent. I don't know.
Indifferent. No.
I don't know what word I'm looking for. But basically, no matter what you were on, we could be streaming through YouTube or Rumble or
It would go
Facebook
there,
or
yes.
this and that,
Mhm.
and no matter what was going on, it just worked because it was
But it would also,
embedded in
it
there.
would still also show on those other, like, if you're watching on YouTube, you just wouldn't be able to comment.
Yeah. Can we do that? Can we turn off chat on a live stream?
On YouTube?
Yeah. Okay.
And just remove the chat thing. I mean, I think people would still be able to chat, we just won't see it.
Okay.
Hey, you just swipe.
What do we,
On YouTube, you can swipe away the chat.
like an individual chat or all of them?
All of it.
Oh, okay.
Whatever, so.
I do find it funny though that I'm wearing colors and your digital camo. Feels like this would have been an appropriate time to rep Team Orange, but instead,
Well, I think it's funny that you've got the orange cup and I've got the blue cup.
fair enough.
But
I think it's funny we include blue in any of this.
Oh, well, that's the best looking hat at least.
It matches nothing.
Blue and orange are opposites.
Thank you for helping prove my point.
do we want to draw the actual April one?
Sure.
Do you want to do it?
Sure.
Or you want me to?
I'll do it. So this, you guys don't have to be, the winner doesn't have to be here for it. This was for, whoever wins this is gonna get their choice between the Camp Chef Woodwind pellet smoker and the vertical double XL. And it's already 4 o'clock. We should draw the other one too.
Okay.
I'm drawing this one, you draw that.
What if we got like Jaws music, the Jaws theme?
Got it. I'm on board.
Oh, yeah, I had to get your attention first, and then that's the music we play as you're about to pick a new winner.
Sure. I mean, I'm good with that no matter what.
We need a custom track, but I
We
don't
don't
know what
need-
that would be. I wanted to incorporate your favorite stuff, so I know Jaws for him, and
We don't need anything else.
something orange for Austin, I don't know how that ties in.
Orange? Where's orange? All right, we've got a winner. This is, whoever wins this is gonna get their choice between Camp Chef Vertical Double XL and the pellet smoker. Seth Schwartz. So congratulations, Seth. That's the monthly live stream, so that person doesn't need to be here to win. They get it. I will contact them outside of here, see what they want, and we'll get it sent to them. Just remember, if you do choose the Woodwind, which is the lay-down pellet smoker, it's the 24-inch version, but we are still gonna have to send you a form for the IRS that you will have to fill out and send back to us, because it is over that price limit. So.
There was a question on the coupon code about free shipping. It doesn't make like the economy or expedited options free. It adds another option called free shipping. So if somebody was having a question about it showing the right shipping price, make sure when you put in that coupon code that you choose the free shipping option. It won't just make the shipping free, you have to choose the free shipping option. Okay, then what am I drawing for?
The number 12 grinder. It's gonna take at least 5-10 minutes unless we get lucky in person. It's right there.
Number 12.
No, that's for this upcoming month. So for May's, which is this month, we just released the video. We're giving away a Walton's number 22 grinder, but here, this is a redraw of a previous one, and it's at 12. So. Are you typing in the person's name? I'm not seeing any spaces there.
What?
Yeah, okay. It doesn't, from this angle, it looks like that's all one wall of text.
Really?
No
That's
idea.
Okay, so our winner, if you respond, this is be present to win?
Yep.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
okay. So you got 5 minutes. Dwayne Schmidt. If you respond within 5 minutes, you win the Walton's number 12 meat grinder.
I feel like he's won before too. No, Sinister S MD, who has been with us a bunch. There was no slicer. However, I do have a slicer here that I'm never going to use, and we're not going to sell. Do you have a purpose for a slicer?
No.
Save that for a future one.
Is that
We've already
the
given away. Yeah, it's the
other brand?
yeah. They sent it to us wanting us to carry it, and we weren't interested.
Wait, is it our brand?
No, no, it's
Just a-
a company sent it to us wanting us to carry it, and we didn't think it was very good.
The one over there?
Yeah. Why would it do that? Nope, don't see him yet. Adam Wood goes, I don't think it's very good. You guys want it? I mean, it's free. It's free.
Well, John's also, I assume anyways, I'm gonna put put words in your mouth.
What mouth in my word?
I think you're also comparing it to like the Walton's brand ones that
Yes.
are like the bigger
Yep.
metal ones. And this is like one of the more plasticky style
Mhm.
kitchen slicers. Those smaller ones obviously don't do as good of a job
Right.
as a $500-600 slicer. I mean, that one's probably between 80 and 120 bucks.
In that range.
And that's what that's what it's meant to be, is an $80 to $120 slicer. It's not a $500 slicer. So I would probably say it's not bad, it just doesn't compare to something that's more expensive.
Yeah, that's accurate. I mean, you get what you pay for with some things. As I get older, I've learned not to buy cheap stuff unless I don't expect to use it a time or two.
Do you want to compare the 12 and 10 inch slicer? Will Pierce is wondering if there's a
So,
reason to go with the 12.
2
The-
inches bigger.
the old 12, I would probably recommend you go with the 10 because the old 12 was so ridiculously heavy. I mean, it was a problem that was so heavy. But the new 12 is hardly any heavier than the 10. I mean, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's got a bigger carriage, bigger blade. You're going to be able to do some larger products easier. It has been a long time since I've used the 10, but I mean, the 12 I use all the time when I make this jerky that we're sending out. So it works great.
So supposedly, Dwayne Schmidt is Dewey Curler.
Is it in his email addresses?
His email address
Don't say it, obviously.
wouldn't make sense in that scenario.
But I'm gonna look through my. I think he's won before. Let me just look through my email address because we've had 3 or so people who have this issue. Yep, there it is.
Wait, but is that Dewey Curler then?
Fair enough. I don't know, but I know I have the guy who won his email address, and I have that guy's address. So if Dewey Curler isn't Dwayne Schmidt, Dwayne Schmidt is still gonna get it, not Dewey.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it other than that. Dwayne, Dewey, if you've got a second and you're near your email address or near your inbox or something, just respond to this email.
Oh, Dewey Curler. Yep, John, Team Blue.
We're good. All right, I'm gonna draw another winner for some jerky, and then we done. Anything else you want to talk about? We have an extra live stream this month. On the 11th, we are going to be doing a live stream. That's next Tuesday. We'll probably start going around noon. It'll just be either Austin or I or both of us in here. I'm sure that'll change throughout the day.
I forgot about that.
You forgot about the live stream?
Yeah.
I mean, I can handle most of it.
No,
It's just-
I'm good with it. I was like, what are we doing a live stream for?
When there's technical questions, I'll need you. So that's the date we're launching the new version of waltonsinc.com. We want to be available to answer questions directly. We'll have a link directly to the live stream in the upper right-hand corner saying, like, if you have questions, click here. And then hopefully we'll be able to walk people through any questions they have. And in all honesty, we might find some issues that we were unaware of, and hopefully we can fix them on the go. So we'll be here probably starting around noon and going until whenever.
Well, to be honest, we might do the live stream on the 12th.
Why?
It depends. I don't know if we decided what time
Oh,
of the day we're going live.
Gotcha.
If we went
fair
live
point.
like at night,
Fair point.
then we'd probably do the live stream the next
Yeah,
day.
yeah. Fair
We
point.
need to, we
Well,
need to talk with Rosario.
As we get closer, we'll have a firmer date, but it'll either be the 11th or the 12th. All right. I just have a first name on this. There's no way to do this. I'm not giving out her email address.
Oh, she was here before. Just say where she's from.
Okay.
I mean, we'll
I've
figure it
got
out.
Mary from Kailua Kona, Hawaii.
She was at least here at the beginning.
Hope I got that right. Let us know you're here. If not, I'll redraw. So where are we on Walton's tumblers?
Somebody else asked me that today. Nowhere.
Okay.
I haven't brought that back up since when I basically first started getting into it.
I mean, take this advice for what it's worth. Obviously, it's all your decision. But things like that, we can easily push back at this point. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you don't need to take so much on yourself, Austin.
I need more quiet days.
You
'Cause
do
I
need
had-
more quiet days.
I
That's
had
a
zero
ridiculous
in the
one.
last month.
That's in the last month?
Yeah.
Does it count weekends or something? What's it counting?
Yeah, it counts every day. Every day when you're doing
When you don't have anything scheduled, so that'd be every Saturday and Sunday for me. I don't schedule anything on the weekends.
Well, it just knows when you're doing stuff. So if you got on, like, because I don't necessarily schedule stuff on the weekend, I'm just on doing things.
Okay.
But it just keeps track of, supposedly, my brother Dylan, he said, it like won't like take away a quiet day if you're just checking email or like respond to one, but you have to
You
like,
start working again?
yeah, be
Okay.
active in something.
Okay, someone said Mary just posted.
Is this an
she's here.
app you're talking about?
That's me,
or-
yep. Kailua Kona, Hawaii. Congratulations, Mary. All right, so for all the winners, I will go ahead and, I forgot what Kurt Sack won already. I didn't write it down.
The last thing before this one? Who won the tumbler?
No, the Tumblr is Ricky Beasley.
But haven't you been bragging about how you're writing these
Shut
down?
up. Dwayne Schmidt won the grinder, so he won jerky.
See, this is why I'm like all for like put a microchip in my wrist, right? So if I could blink and then like take a picture with something and catalog it, use me as the guinea pig, man. Everyone can thank me later. Put me in the textbook in 100 years.
Yeah, no, thank you. All right. We'll save that slicer for a future date. And I think I want to give away my stuffer. I think I want a new one. Are you laughing at a comment or what I
I'm
said?
laughing at you.
What?
I'm just.
I had hundreds of pounds go through it. Thousands of, perhaps. I've
I'm
had it
fine
for a
with
long time.
Do what you want.
Honestly, I want to see if the new ones are working. Like, I want the new feet. I want the new feet on the new one.
These Trying to think of like, what's other reasons? What's other reasons?
I just want to give people a stuffer.
No, the leg on one of them
Love
needs
me.
retightened, but yeah, I'm with it.
All right. I don't really have anything else, do you?
I don't think so.
Sweet.
I think that's all I got. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate you hanging out with us and giving us a reason to do something fun for the day.
One more. Is this like, so started at 2:30, it's 4:05,
No one's
just
gonna-
over an hour and a half. Is that a good,
Oh, okay.
is that a good time? I don't feel like we need to go much longer than this. Usually we would just forget to draw winners for the first like hour and a half. This time we did a better job spacing it throughout, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So I would think we start calling them hour and a half long, or in that range. Okay.
I'd agree.
All right. This Thursday, waltonsinc.com/live, we're going to do a live stream, a Megistics live stream about Megistics. It's very meta. No, it's just going to be talking about the features, how to do certain things, when to post, when to search. So if that interests you at all, join us for that. Other than that, we will see you either on the 11th or the 12th. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Now, I've got to close that one still.
Yes.
This is going to say I have no idea how end streaming is working on this. So.
Just hit the big reference.